Hello everybody, time for another Regulars stream. Regulars Q&A stream. We've got marbles this time, not Suika. Because the first question might take a little bit of figuring out and time. But we'll do the second. We got two questions submitted by Patreon supporters initially. And I always answer those first. One of them was from Mr. Brezo King. Would you prefer a Tygon with ingot handling or an ingot with Tygon handling? I mean, I feel like the ingot with Tygon handling would be more funny. It's me, Benny from the... God damn it. You can't use Twitch chat as well as YouTube chat. Oh, you're going to have to use Twitch chat for marbles, I suppose. An ingot with Tygon handling would be a lot more fun to look at than the other way around, I would say. So I'm going to go with ingot with Tygon handling. And the second question from Boffle, which was actually the first question that was submitted, but I thought it would be quicker to answer Mr. Rosa King's question first, was, what is your favorite Pokemon of each type? Feel free to use this. Now, I do have this web page. Maybe I should say no to both chats. I'm only going to look at YouTube chat. Like, I'm going to put in more effort now to actually have both chats open. Poor YouTube Benny doesn't have the fancy badge. Alright, so favorite Pokemon of each type. Well, this one's obviously easy. That's my favorite Pokemon in general. And Dragon is easy. Okay. Now what? So I'm a first and second gen guy. I stopped playing after the second gen, and I don't really care about any of the Pokemon after that. So it's basically one of my favorite first and second gen Pokemon of each type. So you're not going to be seeing much beyond that. Plant type should be grass type. Okay. Let me see. Celebi's kind of cool, but it's going to have to be Bulbasaur. Fire type, let's see, Growlithe. I need to check, make sure there's nothing else, but... I do like Houndoom as well. But yeah, we'll stick with Growlithe. And then... Water type. A lot of water Pokemon in Gen 1 and 2. Or maybe in general. What's the most common type and the least common type in Pokemon, in all of Pokemon? Water's the most common overall. Okay, that makes sense. I used to like Politoed back in the day when I was playing, you know, Silver and Crystal and whatnot. Starmie. Least common is Ice. Flying Normal is the most common 2-type combo. That makes sense. Normal. There's still some combinations of types that don't exist, right? Like, that aren't in any Pokemon. Oh, Porygon. Electric. It helps to see the names of all these. If I had to just think of it off the cuff, I would probably forget a load. you know what? I think I'm gonna go Raichu. Screw Pokemon. Who's your favorite gym leader? There's a question. Fighting type's gonna be Heracross. Would that be my favorite bug type? I guess it could be both. Do I like Heracross more than the rest of these? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I already know what bug is. There. Rock. I do like Golem. I'm gonna go Tyranitar. Earth. I'm guessing this is ground. Larvitar. I just like that family in general. Flying. Ooh. Lugia is cool. What have we got for poison? There's a lot of poison types. Gonna go Venomoth. Sinister type. Guessing that's dark. Oh, do I like Houndour or Houndoom better? No, we'll go Houndoom. Ghost. Gengar. Ice is going to be Articuno. Steel is Steelix. Scissor's pretty cool as well, actually, but... Wait, is Scissor... No, okay. Is Scissor double... Like, what? Is Scissor Bug Steel? And then Fairy. Jigglypuff. There you go. That's what you get if you support on Patreon and you have a question to ask. There's your answer. I don't feel right about this. This is wrong. But I think I need to go... I need to put Golem there. Does the website have the ability to analyze your personality based on your choices? That's what we're for. That's what you're for. Is that your... Okay, fine. I'm judging Broughy harshly already. I don't see the problem. These are my favorites. There's no judging to be done. When it's like when it's favorites. Who's the 6 in your party? Out of these, Mew, Starmie, Butterfree, Tyranitar, Houndoom, Raichu. I judge you for ignoring anything past Gen 2. Well, you know. What can I say? Exclamation mark play in the chat if you want to join. We still got like 20 minutes, so if you want any questions for the Q&A, put them in the chat. I will prioritize questions from YouTube chat before I get the questions from Twitch chat. There you go. There's an incentive to use the YouTube chat. When Suika? I don't know. We're not doing Suika today, so... Is this live? Yes. Although not if you're watching on random bits. I've got a question about the ingot and the Tygon. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, you've already answered that one. Is YouTube chat not showing up on the screen now? It was at the start of the stream. What is wrong with... Okay. Do you regret making G-Fred? No, I don't. I don't. If you didn't stream on those days, what's your favourite way to spend a weekend? I don't know. I'd probably do a lot more motorsport related stuff. More karting. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, more karting, probably. I'd love to see you play the most recent game and go nuts about the new Pokemon. Yeah, the last one I played was... Oh no, I played Sword and Shield, but not on...
scumbag!
Not on stream. Just don't do it for me anymore. I actually prefer the old 2D stuff. Do you cringe at your own voice in the early days? Not really. Like it's how I yeah, it's a little bit like it's harder to listen to, but it's kind of it is what it is. It's how I spoke. It was just me. I've changed. My voice has changed. I feel like I speak more clearly now and better. So I don't really cringe at it. It's just, yeah. It's more like, I wish I spoke better then as well. Does it make your core, does it make it core confusing that I answer your question in two different chats? Thanks, Benny, for doing that. I mean, that would have worked more funnily for people if both chats were showing on the screen, but... Do you still have this feeling to this day when editing? Oh no, I can listen to myself totally fine now. I got over that pretty quick in the editing process. More motorsport related stuff like owning an F1 team or something. Yeah, that's what I do on the weekend. Sai, with the 11 months of membership, thank you very much for putting in a membership notification and question. Hey Broughy, if I buy the 1322 cap, can I get a free pizza delivered by mail? If you also buy a pizza from your pizza place, you absolutely can. What's your favorite G-Fred variation? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna forget about one. You're gonna have to give me some variations that we do regularly so that I can pick one from the options, because I'm no good at thinking things up on the spot. I'll just forget about something. If you buy 10, you'll get personal delivery by Broughy. That's not true. The bit in your accounting video was the first time I'd seen the interview. Thought you did really well. Thanks, Hammer. Yeah, I feel like I did all right. I'm not too phased by it now. I probably would have been a number of years ago, but walk Fred or run Fred. I did enjoy run Fred until it went bad. Mr. Brezo King takes the win. Ask a silly question about Tigons and ingots and you get a win. Boffle's going to be in the top 6. Patreon question askers doing well. It's clearly the cops that went so well. Absolutely not. Def G, any car Fred, transform Fred, lap Fred. Definitely not the cops Fred. Blizzard Fred. I think... yeah, definitely not the long ones. I think the transform Freds are my favourite variation. When the cars are like an interesting mix. Do a random track. Yeah, I think I've had the most fun in Transform Freds consistently. Just because the cars and vehicles can be so different and create a new experience and feel unique in a way. I don't have any plans for the next Transform Fred right now. What's your favourite food in general and your favourite pizza style? My favourite food in general is chicken vindaloo. But what do you mean by pizza style? I prefer thinner pizzas. If that's what you're going for. I feel like I missed a question somewhere, but never mind. Which will be the next G-Fred world record you're going to go for? You might be waiting a long time if you wait for me to go for a G-Fred record again. Of any description. Toppings. I like meaty toppings. I like sort of like salami, pepperoni, forward type stuff. You missed mine. Did you ask it in Twitch chat, Phil? That might be where I missed it. So basically, the longest time not going for another G-Fred world record. Yeah, basically, that's going to be what I'm going for. Question, did you find Phil's question? No. Any chance for... That's what it was. I knew there was something that was in my mind. Any chance for taking someone for a walk stream, similar to the Pokemon Go stream? I guess. I mean, yeah, I could go somewhere away from me and take someone for a walk. I don't think it would be all too interesting, though. I mean, we'd just be walking for a bit. Rip, Big Puffin tried it. Boffle? The Patreon askers? No, never mind, it isn't. Did you play any more Screwdrivers? I didn't. I think it's something that I would be more interested in revisiting maybe once it's been fully released. It's certainly early access right now. Oh, rip Vex. Just have a treadmill with a green screen. No one will know the difference. Would you agree with me in saying GT Online is one of the best arcade racing games of all time, especially considering what it really is, multiplayer mode of Grand Theft Auto, not focused on racing? Yeah, I would. Hammer took the win there. Broughy bought 2 seconds in a row. I'll take a top 5. Yeah, GTA 5 is an incredible arcade racing game, really. For what it is, considering it's not a racing game. I know MCC6 has turned into a meme, but if it did indeed happen, would you rather do the Shaggy approach for it and just be a spectator like he did for one season rather than racing in it? I think I've said that before. Yeah, I would do spectating and commentating on MCEC in the future. I mean, I don't need to worry about it because it's never going to happen again, but in a hypothetical situation, I would probably want to race in the secondary championship for some low stakes chill out racing and just commentate and watch the primary championship. Even when less than 20 people survive, I can't get a top 10 actually impressive. Sipdex, you do not have a good marble. I would be more than happy to pay for a copy of Screwdrivers for you, even for the chat. Yeah, I'm not very good at it, to be fair. Have you been recognized IRL lately? No, it never happens, basically. Why don't you raid people after your streams? I do after some streams, but like a lot of the time I'm kind of wanting to just leave. Like now I'm absolutely starving after, like, I haven't eaten for 6 hours or whatever. I'm tired after a long stream. I just want to leave as quickly as possible. And when you raid someone, you know, you go into the chat and you say hello and then you have to go by, and it's just like, sometimes I just want to go. Well, sometimes I do. It's just whether I feel like it or not. It's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Yeah, screw talking to people. What pizza are you having after this? Why don't you get some pizza? I don't want pizza. I mean, I do now that you've mentioned it, but I don't. Do you eat the crust? I eat all of the pizza, yes. Are you eating less pizza since you started owning your pizza place? Car would I own if money was no object? A Lamborghini of some description. That's always been my dream car make. Probably. Although, I saw something in the past about someone who like got Aston Martin to retrofit a DB5 with like the James Bond DB5 stuff, and they actually did it. It was like super expensive or whatever, but like obviously not real guns, but you know, that would be cool. Something like that would be cool. Or a Formula 1 car, or some sort of race car, if money was no object. Obviously, that's what I would get. Like an older Formula car that I can race in some championship or something. What's that Boss championship that they do? Like, I don't know, something race car related. That's what I'd own. Or a GT3 car or something like that. Aston will pretty much do anything if you ask them and have enough money. Does Summer like sticks? Yeah, she likes leaves more though. What are you going to do on your vacation in August? Just explore. Go to Disney again, but generally just go around San Diego, enjoy the city and climate and whatnot. Not think about YouTube for 2 weeks, which is difficult for me to do. Do you think the likes of TwitchCon and Insomnia have run their course? I mean, Insomnia's gone now, hasn't it? Or something happened to the owners of our running company who run Insomnia. I don't know. It seems like there's still enough people interested in them. When you look at Comic-Con, that's still as big as ever. So, I don't think so. But, I don't know, they've got to make it worthwhile to go. I just have not been interested in going to any of them for a long time, just because it's always the same. Aston Martin started building the DB5 again. Oh, really? Do you use the plastic pizza stand in the middle of a very large pizza for a mini pizza table for yourself? Yes. Big Puffin took the win on that one. There we go. Pretty much bang on time to finish. So, yeah, some extra points for regulars on the marbles for this month. Do you plan to visit Chicago in the future? No. There's no plans for that at all. We mobbed. We did. No plans for a P.O. box either. And especially not after the fiasco of the last P.O. box. It's not coming home either, is it? Absolutely not. Some quick-fire questions in this one. That's pretty much it, though. I've caught up to all the questions. Right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the being of regulars and being here for this very chilled out half an hour chat and Q&A. All right, thank you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow for some more of the old GTA stuff as usual. Unless you're watching this on random bits, in which case I'll be streaming whenever I'm next streaming. Broughy.com/schedule. Alright, thank you guys. See you all later.